What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mohawk Motors. My name is Jason. So I'm working on the blue regular cab again today. Keeping with my theme from the last video, you know, overall goal with this truck is going to be make it as light as possible. I think by the time I'm done what I want to do today, I'm probably going to end up with a net gain in weight, but I have other stuff planned in the future that is still going to get us a net loss. So the center console swap I did wound up making the truck about a pound lighter, which a pound isn't much. What I want to do today is add fog lights. And you can see this truck, like, it was a pretty low option truck. It didn't come with fog lights. So I'm going to add fog lights using parts I have off of other part out vehicles here at my house. And then I'm also going to add a tonneau cover over the bed here. So I'm not taking anything off, which, like I said, I'm pretty sure that's going to get me a net increase in weight. But there's something in the future that's going to get us back into the net negative, right? So I'll put a tally at the end of the video. You can see where it is so far. I don't even actually know what the truck weighs. At some point I gotta make some time to get to the scales and see what it actually weighs. But I mean, for now, let's get to work. Let's go. All right, everybody. I'm gonna try not to get into too much detail on this because I've done previous videos on this conversion. So I've gathered everything that I need from other trucks that I have here to part out. I have the front harness. Now this is a harness for electric fans and with fog lights out of a 2006 Silverado. So it should be plug and play here on my 2007 Silverado. I have a lower valence with the cutouts for fog lights with all the hardware and the little plastic rivety attachy things. I have my left and right fog light. Now these things, it can be difficult to find a set of these. What I find happens a lot is the little mounts here on the side get broken, or the little adjuster here in the back gets broken. I mean, just to come up with this pair of two good ones that aren't broken, cracked, or damaged in any way, it took 3 trucks. So, you know, that's 6 fog lights out of 6 total. I was only able to come up with 1 good pair. And then I have a lower valence. This is like a lower valence. It actually attaches to the bottom down here of the fog light valence. And these came in 2 different styles. They had one style for the 2-wheel drive trucks, one style for the 4-wheel drive trucks. Now this one is for a 4-wheel drive truck, and it's a little bit taller than the one for the 2-wheel drive truck. I'll see if I can get a good angle here to show you. That's the one for the 2-wheel drive truck, and I'll give you a side-by-side once I get it off. My thought process on this is I want to try to get that, I want to try to close up that gap at the front of the truck with the ground. Eventually, I'll probably lower the truck a little bit, but that's going to be down the road. I really don't want to mess with the suspension for a while on this thing. So that chin spoiler, extra little valence piece, is going to help reduce that gap in the front. Maybe it'll help aerodynamics. Wait, maybe it won't. I don't know, guys. But I think it's going to look better than what the truck currently has. And didn't cost me anything to get it. So I'm going to try it and see if I like it. If I don't, I'll put the 2-wheel drive one back on. So now, basically, I just need to take the front end off of my truck. I got to pull the bumper off because that'll make it easier to get the valences on and the headlight brackets mounted. Pull the grill out. Pull the headlights out, the little plastic cover here at the top. It'll be easier if I remove the fans. So all that stuff will come out. battery tray, PCM mounting bracket, all that stuff will come out of the way. That'll give me plenty of room to access and get the harness put in, everything else, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll put it back together. I said I wasn't going to get too detailed, and here I am getting detailed. I'll bring it back when I've made some progress. All right, well, I got the fog light conversion done. So you got my little fog light button here. Light comes on. And there's my fog lights. I also got the little 4x4 chin spoiler on there, which I think looks good. So overall pretty painless. Very happy with that. Glad everything worked like I knew that it should work. And I'm pretty much out of time for today, so I guess we'll pick up tomorrow and I'll try to get the tonneau cover swapped onto this thing. Yeah. All right, everybody, so it's actually a couple days later. Life happens like it usually does. Got busy with other stuff, but I'm back to it. So I left off, I got the fog lights all hooked up here and working on the blue truck. Yesterday I had a little bit of time, so I came out, I took the gray painted rear bumper off and put a chrome bumper on. That kind of tweaks me when the bumpers don't match, and for whatever reason GM didn't mind doing that, so I fixed it. I had another truck here with a good chrome bumper, got that put on there, and today I want to get this tonneau cover put on. So I got started already because I wanted to see if my idea was going to work. But this tonneau cover has the side rails like most do, but the side rails are held down to the bed rail with a great big, I think it's 1.5 inch double-sided foam. I don't think it's actually adhesive on both sides, but it was stuck down to the bed from being on there for so long that I didn't want to risk bending up the bed rail, the side rail here, to get it off. So what I was able to do is locate some replacement foam that I'll use to stick them back on. Now the way I did this is I just got one of these snap knives and I just ran it down along in between the tonneau rail and the bed rail and just cut that foam right in half. And then yeah, then it came right off. So I'll get this old foam cleaned off of this thing. Shouldn't be too difficult, I hope. And then I'll put the replacement foam I got on it and then get it swapped over onto the blue truck. Remove and replace, guys, not that complex. Just getting that foam undone was the trickiest part. Fortunately for me, this foam seems to be peeling off pretty easily. So it should be pretty simple to just replace it with the other double-sided adhesive foam I got, and then get it on the blue truck. Things going better than expected. Knock on wood. I hope I didn't just jinx myself. All right, everybody, well, ta-da! It's on there. I got it lined up pretty straight, pretty even. I think it looks good. I'm happy with it. Should be pretty weather resistant. I don't really need it to be weather tight, but it should be at least weather resistant. And forgot to mention, I also changed the wheels up yesterday. If you've been here for a while, man, you know chrome is just not my thing. Ironically, I just put a chrome bumper on it instead of the painted, but that was to make it match, guys. But chrome wheels definitely are not my thing. Plus those, I've just never been a big fan of those GMC wheels, those Denali wheels. I put them on there to get it through inspection. I brought a truck in that had a good set of Silverado wheels on it, so I got those on. I have the center caps also. I'll put those on. I just want to clean the truck off. It's muddy, it's dirty. Those wheels are filthy. I don't think anybody had cleaned those in a long time. So I'm gonna clean the truck off, and then I'll probably give you one more look before I wrap this video up. All right, everybody, she's all cleaned up. Shazam. I'm not gonna lie, I just like the fog lights on these trucks so much. I like that lower fog light valence, as well as the little lip spoiler underneath. I'm glad I put the four-wheel drive one on there. I think that by the time I get the stance on this truck how I want it, I think that's gonna be just right. Got it cleaned up. You know, we added a lot of things to this truck already. Power folding mirrors with integrated turn signals, the center console, the upgraded radio. I even put a better, instead of the plain foam work truck steering wheel, I had one of the leather wrapped steering wheels from another truck that I put on. The tonneau cover, the aluminum wheels, better set of tires, new headlights, new tail lights, the chrome rear bumper instead of the painted one. I really like this truck. I don't want to say I've been a truck snob, but I've been kind of biased towards four-wheel drive trucks, but I just really like this one. I never saw myself owning a two-wheel drive truck, but I really like this one. The mileage is still really low. Not that that matters, because you guys probably figured there's some drivetrain upgrades in this truck's feature. I'm not going to give those away yet, but yeah, I'm just happy with it. Would you just look at it? Just look at it. Oh yeah, we did a little stubby antenna on here also. So I really like it. There's one more little project that I want to get done on this. I'm going to do a separate video on that, and then I'm just going to drive it for a while and enjoy the thing. I'm sure I'm not going to be able to wait until winter to do the performance upgrades that I want to do, so I don't think that'll be too far into the future, but there's definitely going to be some performance upgrades, and before that there's going to be one more visual appearance change / upgrade that I want to do. But like I said, that'll be a different video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll put links in the description for a more in-depth explanation of how to do that fog light and lower valence conversion addition. And that one I even covered adding the electric fans as well as fog lights. So if you want to check that out, I'll put the link to that video in the description. And I think that's it for this one, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Keep a lookout for more updates on this truck. And until the next video, everybody, take care.